Hey guys, it's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and today is day 29 and I have a double page layout. I'm actually caught up for the month and I'll have an extra one for January. I'm getting ready to go into Christmas theme month, so if anybody would like to jump on Facebook and want to share some of their stuff, you can have your links to your blog, your Etsy store, whatever, that I will be adding, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Snapchat. I don't mind. I don't mind if it promotes you. I'm not doing what I used to do. It's more of a community meeting place. But this one was done in mind with us going on Halloween to Howl-O-Scream at Busch Gardens. And I had to wait to get the pieces in that I ordered back in September, which got really mad at the lady. She ended up refunding my money and I still got them. But this is, what did I call this? Oh, the freaks come out at night. I'll be doing another zombie one later on sometime in the future. But, you know, we're into The Walking Dead and then the prelude for that. I've always been a big fan of The Walking Dead. The original Walking Dead was in black and white, and I loved it. And then after living in D.C. with Arlington Cemetery behind you, you kind of have nightmares of The Walking Dead. If you saw that many cemetery plots behind you and you've walked it, and it's literally about 100 feet from where you live. Anyway, so here is my double page layout, and it might be a bit confusing in the way I did it, but you'll understand as I explain it. So here, and I'll go a little bit slowly here, keep it focused, not go across, and then I'm going to explain one page at a time and then go back over it and show you again. So I'm going to start with the left side, and the left side here has the freak. This is chipboard. This is heavy duty chipboard, and I used one of my Tattered Angels glitters. It's the one that has a gold look to it, but it's actually a freaky blue. It's an omnious blue, so I wanted to use that. It shows as like a gold, but you can sort of see the freaky blue look in it. And then I use these laser cut chipboard hands coming out of the grave with a little blood on the fingers, and then the grass, and I colored it to match, like hands and stuff, doesn't matter what back skin tone you are, you'd come out like gorish color. So I use my swirl paper, and I know you guys see me do a lot of that, but I have a lot of it. And then I put some of my, I put a lot of Jolie stickers on here, recollection stickers. I had a bunch of it, so I still have a bunch of Halloween stuff I'm trying to use, but I got a lot of years of Halloween to do, so I'm catching up. So here is one of the signs over one of 3 zombie zones that they had. And I made it look like blood dripping down, but this sign, zombie research this area under restriction, authorized personnel only, just like in the movie. And then you can see, oh God, I can't even think. I'll think of it. You can see, I'll just say a ghost up here because I know you guys know what it is. I need to put some coloring in the eyes, so I have to do that. And this was their theme on Earth, and this was like their freakish girl with horns. It's supposed to be like a girl devil. But at the bottom you'll see I used different kinds of headstones, and I did that purposely because never 2 headstones are the same, or at least they're not supposed to be, at least back in the old ages. So they were always unique and handmade. So I wanted to give it more of a 3-dimensional effect. Some of them are flat, some of them are pop dotted, and then all my zombies are a heavy duty chipboard. They're all hot glued down, and I left all the cobwebs to make it more freaky. And then I put some blood on them, and again they're done in the same color. They do look like a goldy bronze, but they are that freakish color. And I have some forward and some back so that they look like they're walking. Though I wish they were in different sizes. It would look better if the ones in the back were smaller. Like I did with the tombstones, obviously, where it's small, the large. And then I put like a skeleton down here, and I know that's a Jolie's. Some of these are not Jolie's, some of them are Recollection. But this was actually one of the tombstones, cement tombstones / marble tombstones that they have around the park. Not all the rides were rolling around. There's a couple of them. Falcon's Fury was running my son's favorite ride, and I'll show you that. There was only a couple of them because a lot of them, because of the theme, could not run without killing the whole exposure of the theme. And it's kind of like going to one haunted place, and then you kind of get like, I think there were 7. I'll be able to show you that. Anyway, I made this into a pocket, make it into like a grass field in the back. And because the light's from the moon up here, which is done in a shimmer, I think you can see it, a shimmer gold, but it's a sheer shimmer. You guys have seen me use that a lot lately. Because it doesn't show right. Some of these colors just don't show right on video or pictures. So what I did is I made a pocket underneath to help hold in some of my pictures. And you guys know I always put a lot of pictures in as much as I can. And this is not even half of them, but I took the better ones. If you see this was part of a circus one. You're going to see me, I'll show the front of it and then the theme of it in one of the other pictures. But this was see if you see up here, the glasses. You had to wear the glasses going through. And if you get sick easy, this is not the walkthrough one you wanted to do. I actually, when I went through, I got behind my family and ended up getting so backwards, I ended up coming back out the front. And then there was a group going in, so they pushed me through. And they ended up getting stuck and ended up backwards, but I ended up finding my way forward. But it was fabulous. There was something like a table on the bed, and you can barely see it, but it was cool. This was all like floating. It was so cool. They had like shattered glass. They had all these weird things, and I've got a couple in here. And then they had the ladders. It's not a great picture, but you got to understand, I wasn't supposed to take pictures anyway. And it's hard to take pictures when you're actually sort of being pushed through at the same time. You're trying to go through without getting the crap scared out of you. This is the one run walkthrough that actually scared me, not because of what they had up. It was the people, how good they were and how well they blended, which is unusual, but they blended very well. So that's done on the JJ, get off my stuff. So it's that picture. And then this was in, I think, the one with the mother. Oh, this was part of the basement. See, I have one of the signs up there. I had more, but I only wanted to use one. This was part of the basement one. The grandma, the older woman at the end was fabulous. But they even had, and I don't know if I used the picture, they had a two-headed baby. You know, it was sewed in the middle. It was so creepy. A lot of stuff looked real. And then a leather, you know, some stuff you obviously know it wasn't, but the kids were scared crapless. It was funny. And then on the back, I used some Borders double mats, and then that's what the sign looks like at Busch Gardens at Hollow Scream. And then I used some, I don't know if these are Tim Holtz or Jolie's. Some of them are not. This is a rub-on, but it gave me place to write. I do not have writing on this. I will once I finish showing this. And this is them going into the circus walkthrough and a place for me to write. I'm going to talk about how I got messed up. Here is the first haunted one, and I got a picture for that going in there. They actually, if you're on my Facebook page, either one of them, you would see the zombie DJ was kind of cool. And this is just one of them. You actually would use a laser gun and hit them. And these are stickers and then rub-ons and Borders. And this is something you can stick your head through. It's at Busch Gardens. That one's my son. It was so cool. And then I think this one's me. Oh, if you can see it though, it's made up of body parts, insides and outsides. And then on the back, this is a sign to the circus superstition. So this one, out of all of them, was the best, and you would think the zombies one were, so I wasn't impressed with it. So that was the first page on the left. And then here's the second page on the right. And this one's got more three-dimensional because it's appearing to come closer to you. And then I have more zombies with more liquid pearl. I believe that's ruby red. And then this used to have a pumpkin here, and I blacked it out, and I put a lantern in. And then even though it's got a clear window, I added some more glossy accents to make the glass pop out more. And I did the same to this one. I added that one. And then this zombie's like super cool. And I know this is a Jolie's. I added some blood to it. And then I changed the spider out up here. He's more three-dimensional. And the legs are, so I blacked out the one that was there. And then this zombie I added towards the front, like he's sort of leaning there. And of course there's blood everywhere. And then up, this is one of the walkthroughs, is Death Water Bayou. Not really impressed by that, though my daughter, and I'll show you pictures, got scared shit. Like she was holding on to my husband like it was funny. I mean, the last time I took girls through a haunted place by myself, I ended up, when I took my cheerleaders, I ended up topless and short, pantsless when I walked out, and people were just laughing. I laughed the whole way through it because I thought it was funny. So what I did is I took pictures from the ride, because that's like the front of the circus ride, or circus walkthrough. and it's just creepy. And I opened up the windows and I added little figures to each one of them, and that one's one of the 3D, well, not 3, the like Hocus Pocus circle thing, circus one, where you can kind of see the skull. You'd have to see the whole picture of that, but I just thought it was freaky like a skull. And then I stuck this sticker on here instead of putting a doorknob on it, and I opened up this door, and these were these, God, I don't know why I can't think of it. These were like 10-foot tall creatures walking around. So it was kind of creepy. And then I put another 3D. I put 3D pieces on anywhere I could, and added liquid or glossy accents to what I could to make it sturdier for the edges, and highlighted where the sun was coming through. And then I made this one a pocket back here, so it holds 2 of the pair of glasses. And I'm still looking for, here it is. I'm going to pull out one if I can. I have 3 of the 4 tickets in here. So I actually have stuff to put in this one because it's already out. So I'm going to stick that in here. And I know this sticks out here because, again, I'm in another pocket. Made sure that the house did not stick to the back, because I have more. Like I said, I knew that there was going to be a lot to put in this. And like I said, there was only half. And I was having such a difficult time picking what was going to go in this one. And again, most of these are pictures from the park. Like, this is one of the signs, and it was black with a red light behind it to make it stand out. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, nothing more in there. Okay, so this one's my husband, and it's sunny out here, so it's a perfect day to do this. My husband. And then here is from the Unearthed creature behind it. They did some great effects. It's all theatrical effects, but it's fantastic. And then, of course, there's some rub-ons. And then this was one of the standing scenes around the park, and they had glowing eyes. It was cool. Some of them looked great, some of them didn't. And that's the front of the circus theme ride, or walkthrough. And I mean, that's pretty crystal clear. Probably one of my favorite pictures because it came out so awesome. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully you'll see it better in the pictures. But, and this is me with one of the freaky circus clowns. Nobody else would hug them, I would. Okay, so this is my son's favorite ride. It's that jerky one that spins and moves and jerks. We went to Disneyland once, and I could not get him off of it for like 25 times in a row. I mean, literally, they kept us on it. And then here's my daughter. One of the few pictures I was actually able to get of my family. And then this, of course, is the theme Unearthed. This was one of the signs I trimmed down. And then put some rub-ons from Tim Holtz and some Julie's in a border. And then this is supposed to be the chick, I guess, before Unearthed. And she's just kind of posing every time I turn around with this mask. It's kind of freaky, but not too great. And then this was the zombie containment unit one. And over here, I don't know if you can see, I doubt it, but it's where the zombie DJ was. And I mean, that place was cranking. It was like Party Avenue at different places. It was awesome. So I did keep the map. There's Fright Feast, VIP tours. But these were the ones on Earth. That one was okay. That one was okay. The circus one was the best. The zombie mortuary was pretty good. I wasn't real impressed with most of them, but considering the price that you pay was $60 per person, imagine what you pay to go into one place like a haunted house, haunted schoolhouse. You know, back home that's what we have, and they've just jumped so high in price. It's worth. You got 7 places to go through, plus a couple rides you can ride for the night. But anyway, here's, and they had zombies everywhere. They walked the whole park, and then the freaky clowns. But anyway, here is, and I'm not going to put it back together show you, but you'll see all the pictures at the end, and I hope you enjoy this one. This is day 29, and this one's called Freaks Come Out at Night. And again, for Family and Memory Month. And if you want to sign up for it's happy holiday happiness this year, the first 25 days will be Christmas, and then whatever anybody wants to do from the 26th to the 31st. It's free open for those days. But if you guys want to come over, I also have a contest that runs until the middle of tonight for $25. If you go to that video and you comment, you get an entry. If you go to the page, my Facebook page, and you put a turkey picture from your Thanksgiving, you get an entry. If you comment below that picture, then you get an entry. So you have 3 chances to win. Enjoy the videos. I hope you continue staying with me. Make sure you sub to the page. Bye, guys.